All right, it is 20 minutes to 9 and we are all in that fall mood, right? We want to see the colors, we want to see the trees. Ed Phillips is here with Burke County Tourism. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're so excited to talk about fall because this really is the time of the year where you see all of us kind of come up to see y'all in the mountains.
It happens every year.
Yeah.
And we're proud and glad to have the trees and all the beautiful national forest and the state parks.
For all of us to come see. Tell us how things are right now. Are we starting to turn? Or we...
Oh, yeah. We're starting to turn. There's some reds in a few places and yellows, and the deep color will come in the next 10 to 15 days. So about, this weekend will start even heavier, and then towards the end of October, it really turns and hangs on for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes, this is really, we're getting into prime time. Christine just asked you in the commercial break about the rain, because so often we worry about these big rainstorms that come through and they just knock all the fall color off.
Right. The leaves aren't fragile yet, so another couple of weeks, if that had happened, they would have fallen. A lot of poplar leaves are falling, but they fall anyway this time of year. But the maples and the oaks and the hickories that have the bright colors, they're still on the trees and they're still turning.
So many people do day trips, but I know a lot of people come up and spend a weekend or a long weekend. If people haven't booked their places by now, is it kind of tough to get a spot because it is such a popular area? Or are there places still to stay?
I'm sure there are places to stay. We have a lovely bed and breakfast in Burke County, the Inn at Glen Alpine, that was telling me last night they still have rooms during the week.
Okay.
Weekend is a little more difficult now, but if you just do a search, you can find stuff of Airbnb or VRBO. There's lots of homes and cabins and cottages to rent.
Yeah, those are great opportunities just to kind of sneak into somebody's house and, just hang out for a few days and see all the fall colors.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this great trolley tour that I want to talk about, and I want everybody at home to learn about. This is cool.
So we purchased a trolley back in the summer, and it seats about 20 folks. It was built in '92, but it looks like it's a 1930s trolley line. It is on rubber tires on wheels and travels interstates and the back roads of Burke County. And so we'll be offering tours this coming Saturday and Sunday. And the tours will start in Morganton and go up to Linville Falls this weekend and include lunch and just a beautiful scenic drive up Highway 181. You'll pass the Brown Mountain Overlook, and we'll talk about the mysterious Brown Mountain Lights a little bit.
Ooh.
We'll talk about Linville Falls, which is the highest volume waterfall in North Carolina. And so the trolley will depart around 11:30, head on up to the mountain, and bring you back about 4:30 on Saturday and Sunday.
What a great way to spend the afternoon.
Yeah.
How much is it going to cost us to take the trolley?
$49 per person.
And that includes lunch?
That includes lunch and a tour guide and a ride on a historic trolley.
You'd spend that much for gas to do it all, so that's a pretty great deal. Do people need to book in advance?
They need to make a reservation as soon as possible. Seats are limited. We're also offering tours later in the month that will go around Lake James and tour wineries in the area. Also $49, but does not include lunch, but 2 wine tastings.
Hello. Okay, we're in. We're in. Ed, thank you so much. Enjoy the fall up in Burke County.
Thank you.
Envious that you get to spend the entire season up there. I won't be so envious in the winter, but I'm envious right now. Good to see you.
Thank you, Kristen.
Time to get a check of the forecast with Al.